Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, dipanjangkan umur saya hari ini dapat meneruskan the interpretation of this particular regulation. We are now entering the Environmental Quality Clean Air Regulations 2014, and the interpretation was made not based on my own opinion. I had to seek help from ex-judges and a few lawyers in town. Kebetulan pula masa tahun itu my friend came back from the UK, summer holiday dia. So he was once upon a time practicing law in this country. Dia suruh saya rahsiakan his particulars. So there are altogether 5 of us, including myself. Kita duduk dekat Concord Shah Alam Pavilion tu. Malam sampai pukul 3 pagi for 3 days. Tak cukup tu kita sambung juga. I kena kena bayar. I kena belanja dia orang makan, kadang-kadang belanjakan dia bilik, kadang-kadang, we are just having fun together. So looking into all this, because I provide technical inputs, they orang provide legal inputs. So eventually we come up with what I'm going to display with you. So apa yang I interpret is based on the legal clauses, based on technical experience, and not necessarily representing the authority. Saya minta maaf, but the authority may have their own interpretation, or they can take a look at this video and think about it. Yeah. So let us begin. We are now entering the Environmental Quality Clean Air Regulations. We begin with Regulation 3. I pick regulations yang mana all of us subscribe. Sama ada you competent person, atau you consultant, atau you trainer, atau you HSC personnel, managers, HSC officers yang ada terlibat dengan environmental law. At least you could understand and appreciate competent persons dalam bidang, alhamdulillah, dalam bidang dust collector, competent person scrubber, competent person ESP, competent person baghouse dan sebagainya. And preferably those yang dalam production, yang mana production dia ada kaitan dengan emissions of air pollutant juga. Saya nasihatkan you better know the law. Sebab jangan you ingat kita ni ada competent person, semuanya kita harap competent person. No, it doesn't work that way. You got to understand all the environmental aspect. You all can, most of you certified 14001. Tahu, sangat kenal apa itu environmental aspect. Kalau you nak I run explanation environmental aspect, just let me know. Yeah, just tulis comment kat bawah. I'll run environmental aspect definition like no other. Okay, sampai you faham. So we are all contributing in one way or another to the release of air pollutants from our individual activities. Okay, now let us begin. This regulation, Regulation 3, I nak you perhatikan. Soalan dia, who is subjected? Ataupun siapa yang tertakluk kepada pemakaian undang-undang peraturan-peraturan kualiti alam sekeliling udara bersih tahun 2014 ini? Siapa? Who? Who is subscribing to this law? Let's take a look. The law first kali digariskan, nampak tak? Perkataan any premise. Premise. Now, take a look at this one. Premise yang mana? The next question is which premise or what type of premise? Now, let's take a look at this one. What do you understand? Industrial premise is a premise that contain activities of industrial nature. Senang aja. Mungkin dia produce product from raw mats, atau dia produce product from intermediate raw mats, atau dia produce product from, well, waste. Okay, ini semua adalah industrial, a systematic activity or activity containing systematic chronological processes converting materials to product. Ini industry, and industry can be big and small. All right. Now, the purpose of industry is eventually to sell their product, and industry is a business entity. Tapi kenapa law sebut satu lagi perkataan, businesses? Why? Sebab not all businesses are industries. Got it? Not all businesses are industries. For example, industry, I think I don't have to define for you further. You have got good understanding, kan? Now let's take a look at businesses. Ini yang kacau ni. Banyak tempat yang at the moment escaped DOE punya radar, but DOE will take time. Eventually dia akan sampai. I bagi contoh lah. Businesses. Example, they don't occupy industrial areas. Dia bukan duduk dekat Mak Mandin Industrial Park ataupun Kulim Industrial Park atau seberang Perai atau Kuantan Gebeng Industrial Area ke Shah Alam ke Pasir Gudang ke, no, they don't occupy industrial sites, but they do businesses which emit the following: matters which is burnt, waste which is burnt, all right, and they are not prescribed. So ini dia ada emit perkara ni. Tengok, matter which is burnt, waste which is burnt, and then yang ni kemudian apa dia? Capable of releasing air pollutants. Apa dia? Yang bukan industry tetapi businesses. What do you think? Nak bagi contoh? You all pagi-pagi sebelum masuk office kan rajin pergi kedai mamak, dan selepas kerja pun pergi kedai mamak. Perhatikan tak? Jangan sebut kedai mamak sahajalah, restoran. Ini racist pula orang kata saya. Bukan mamak aja, ada restoran, semua orang ada restoran. Okay, Chinese restaurant, Malay restaurant, Jawa restaurant, Bugis, Banjar, dan juga mamak restaurant. Now, take a look at these restaurants. Even hotel yang you duduk tu pun ada restoran, coffee house. Ada setengah-setengah hotel tu ada apa? Oven yang buat pizza tu pun ada juga. Saya ada chimney lagi ya. So now let's take a look. These are all businesses. Apa? Food businesses. They are not industries, kan? They do have to cook. They have to fry. They have to boil. They have to do mixing. They have to do cleaning. They have to do drying. They have to do heating. They have to do oven. Macam-macam. Dia boleh panggang, dia boleh stove, dia ada stove, dia ada grill dan sebagainya. All this do emit any of this. Matter which is burnt, panggang. Waste which is burnt, dia tak bakal waste. Tetapi nampak this particular catch. Ini undang-undang, I tell you, 5 star. The catch kat mana? Capable. Dah release tak? Belum. Tapi capable. See the law word? Capable of releasing air pollutants. Apa dia air pollutants? Kita menggoreng ayam goreng yang dia diperap dengan black pepper lah, madunya lah. Lepas kerja kita pun pergi ajak kawan-kawan makan malam-malam nak ayam goreng madu. Wow, fantastic. Saya memang suka makan, tapi Queen makan masak lagi sedap dari tempat lain, so I memang tak keluar rumah lah. So all these are releasing pollutants, air pollutants from the wok. Ada yang menggunakan oven. Air pollutants keluar daripada oven. I'm talking about large scale oven used in restaurants, you know. Dia ada air ventilation, keluar ducting. Alright. Kalau you perhatikan belakang restoran tu kadang-kadang ada chimney, ada ducting lah kita panggil ya. So all these are businesses but they are not industries. Okay, contoh lain. You pernah pergi JT ataupun JT, kita panggil JT port, JT ya, JT perikanan. Ada nampak genset, ya? Dan juga JT perikanan ada huge refrigerator, ada huge genset, ada huge compressor menggunakan diesel fuel. Ada untuk menggerakkan jigger untuk mengangkat tong-tong dan sebagainya yang pada tonnage yang besar. All these are not industries, but they are businesses. Okay, apa lain businesses? Maybe you can think of a lot of things lah. Sebab itu saya prefer kalau kita ada berdepan-depan, because most of you suka bertanya, and dalam public training saya, I suka orang bertanya then they get the answer. Tapi kalau saya buat solo macam ni, a bit challenging, but you can help me ya dalam comment nanti. Now, these are industrial and businesses yang kita dah bincang. Tapi adakah which type of industrial and businesses? You tengok Which type of industry matter is burnt? You tengok sini. Which type of industry matter is burnt? Burnt. Which type of industry matter is burnt? Kan? Dah nampak dah kan? Aluminium smelting. Apa lagi? Power generation plant, burning of coal. Apa lagi? Bitumen manufacturing, asphalt production. Apa dia bakar? Macam-macam. Okay? What else? What else? You petrochemical, you bakar apa? Yang tumbling process tu. Yang berpusing tu. Yang you pakai zeolite catalyst itu. Itu apa yang you bakar sebelum tu? Ada proses hydrogenation dan sebagainya. What else do you burn? Tak payah cerita lah, oil refinery kan, catalytic, what do you call it, fluid catalytic cracker. Kan? Semua proses ni ada burning. You buat sabun pun ada burning, kan? Ada heating, ada burning of fuel to produce heat, to produce steam dan sebagainya. You buat apa lagi? Fabric, dyeing. Lepas dyeing, bukan dyeing mati, dyeing. After you dye the yarn, apa buat? Masuk dalam, you dye pun mungkin dalam high speed jet machine. Lepas tu pergi oven. Oven pakai apa? Electrical energy kan? Okay, tak pakai minyak. Tapi oven memanaskan fabric yang ada dye. Dye itu apa? Solvent. Mixing of solvent dengan pigment. Keluar tak sebagai volatile organic carbon? Nah, there you are. Okay, got it? Yan tak payah cerita lah. What else? Nak pergi mana? Automotive. Okay, fine. Buat apa? Saya punya Myvi baru. Contoh. Orang Perdua boleh left this group. Tapi never mind lah. Saya bagi contoh because I support the local industry. Tapi nah, tak payah cerita. Okay, what? Macam mana? Ada tak phosphating, dipping process, EDP, zinc phosphate? Lepas tu bagaimana? Oven tak? Electrical ke oven tu? Yes, katalah electrical. At that temperature, all the solvent daripada EDP dan juga daripada, tak payah EDP sajalah, painting dan apa semua kan mengeringkan all those component. Belegar tak ke dalam udara? Vapors from solvents and pigment, oil-based paint, belegar tak ke dalam udara? Ada tak arrestor? Ada tak scrubber dekat situ? Cuba perhatikan body shop, paint shop. So, that is matter which is burnt to produce heat for the oven. Bukannya kita bakar cat. No, we produce heat for the oven to dry up those components. Di situ matter is burnt kalau dia guna diesel. Kalau dia guna electrical energy yang burn matter tu is the power generation plant. Supply electrical energy. So, tapi dalam hal ini, dia tidak burn, tapi dia termasuk dalam capable of releasing air pollution. Sebab dia industrial plant. Ini macam automotive industry yang menggunakan oven ni tadi. Alright? Got it? So, apa lagi? These are all industries dan juga businesses. And last but not least, ada fuel burning equipment, such as genset, such as oven, such as thermal oil heater, such as copula furnace, such as arc furnace, such as macam-macam lagi lah. If you are in that industry, you know what I'm talking about lah. Kan? So that is benda-benda yang dikatakan akan menyebabkan subjected to this regulation, iaitu industrial premises dan business premises, yang mana in these premises mungkin ada bahan yang dibakar, look at this word, atau bahan buangan dibakar, atau ianya premis yang ditetapkan atau tidak, atau di mana ianya boleh melepaskan, sama ada bakar atau tidak, industri atau bisnes ini boleh melepaskan bahan pencemar udara, air pollutant. Dan industrial atau bisnes ini juga mungkin any industrial plants. Dan industrial and businesses ini juga mungkin menggunakan apa-apa jenis fuel burning. Sama ada liquid fuel, gas fuel, ataupun solid fuel. Mereka ini adalah tertakluk di dalam apa yang dipanggil Clean Air Regulation. Nah, inilah dikatakan Regulation 3, di mana pemakaian atau application of the Clean Air Regulations 2014 ini diguna pakai. Kita tengok gambar ini. Ini apa ni? Take a look at this picture. This is a blasting. This is a blasting work for what is called top mining, surface mining of coal. Aktiviti ini tak release ke pollutant into the atmosphere? Cuba perhatikan. Does it release pollutant? Saya nak tanya soalan yang macam satu je. How do we measure the dust concentration dekat sini? Bukannya ada outlet ataupun conduit ataupun apa, dia open. Dia jadi ambient. Dari bawah kita akan guna ambient method for quantifying and qualifying the types of dust and its constituent daripada proses meletupkan permukaan batu sebenarnya, anthracite, untuk mendapatkan arang batu. Alright. Dan dihantarlah arang batu ni, contohlah yang mana plant yang buat arang batu, janganlah kecil hati saya bagi contoh ni. Kemana? Ke sebuah loji penjana kuasa elektrik menggunakan arang batu. Daripada barge sampai ke jetty, ada conveyor bawa pergi ke dia punya arang batu punya yard, daripada arang batu punya yard bawa pula ke dalam, timbang, sieving, ikut size dan sebagainya, barulah masuk pulverizer, lepas tu bakar dalam furnace untuk dapatkan haba yang akan boiler generate steam akan pusing turbine, dan dapatlah kita electrical energy daripada pembakaran fossil fuel, iaitu subbituminous coal. So subbituminous is good. Okay, now that nampak tak loji jana kuasa ini berapa banyak habuk yang akan dihasilkan daripada jetty itu sendiri, daripada conveyor, pulverizer jangan tanya, apatah lagi dia punya furnace, akan membakar arang batu dan terdapat macam-macam ash. Itu yang kita dapat fly ash dan sebagainya. Kalau fly bait tak apa lagu dia sedap. Ini fly ash. Lalu masuklah dia ke dalam air pollution control equipment. Lazimnya mereka menggunakan electrostatic precipitator. Okay, so this is definitely subscribing to the law. Now, industri semua you boleh bayangkan lah. I nak tunjuk satu. Industri semua orang kenal. Kalau you dalam industri kenal. Tapi I nak tengok kalau ada yang menonton video ni daripada construction. Dia kenal ni. Cuba perhatikan ni. Nak tag apa ni? This is, I think kalau you dalam construction you kenal. Ini bar bender. Biasalah. You nampak kan? Tapi bar bender ni adalah sejenis equipment yang menggunakan minyak. Right? Membakar untuk, nampak tak puli ni? Enjin berpusing, maka puli ni akan menggerakkan bending work tu. Dan nampak tak ni apa? Exhaust kan? I nak tanya, is this subjected to the law tak? Cuba you fikirkan. Is this bar bender subjected to the law atau tidak? Berapa banyak terlepas pandang? Kita bukan nak cari salah, tapi kalau you auditor certification body pula, janganlah sibuk sangat nak issue NCR. Menyampah betul saya, sikit-sikit NCR. Sikit-sikit NCR. Kalau tak ada NCR tu macam you tak jadi auditor. No, auditor is not about issuing NCR. Saya mengajar dulu. Siapa? Sirim. Siapa? Tanya. Aminah Ang. Tanya Aziz Long. Datuk Haji Aziz Long. Hajah Aminah Ang agaknya. Cik Roshaya, Nazmi dan sebagainya. All this, dia orang dah tak ada dekat Sirim dah. I beritahu, bukan tujuan auditor nak cari NCR, but you got to help out our industries to achieve a level of environmental performance. Itu tujuan jadi auditor. Dan siapa you punya boss kalau you tak bawa NCR, dia bagi KPI rendah, it's a stupid boss. Kalau you jadi boss, janganlah tanya sangat KPI dengan letak berapa NCR tu sebagai KPI. That is stupid. Tak maaf, saya kasar sikit pasal I've seen some work from auditors, nonsense. Tapi I nak dia cari benda-benda macam ni, and then couple up with the law. Ini law pun tak understand, tapi nak bagi NCR saja lebih-lebih, just because NCR tu ada glamour ke? Ini these schools of auditors, you kena correct. Yang lama-lama punya auditor, otak-otak mengajar lah. Jangan lepaskan dia orang buta-buta macam tu, dia buat ikut suka. Now, back to this question. Is this equipment subjected to this law or not? If yes, why? If no, why? This is a bar bender. Dia menggunakan fuel. You tengok undang-undang balik. Sorry. You tengok undang-undang balik. Apa kata dia? Any fuel burning equipment. Bermakna, it could be genset. It could be what they call pump for wastewater treatment plant. It could even be a bar bender for the construction industry. So, apa liability dia? Bermakna dia subjected to this law. Tapi, do we need approval? Nanti dulu. Subjected? Yes. Auditor nampak tak? Step by step tau. Dia masuk undang-undang ni. Jangan terus terjah. Yes, no. Subjected, not approval mana? Nanti. Go through the law one by one, step by step. Otherwise, you might make mistake. So this is, you perhatikan betul-betul dia ada pakai fuel. Now, I think you know the law akan quantum fuel tu, exceeding what kilogram, exceeding what liter, etc. Ada dua perkara sini. Satu fuel yang dia pakai, satu lagi apa ni? Exhaust. What comes out from the exhaust? Nampak tak? This one. releasing air pollutant. So think about it. Boleh follow ah. So don't jump to conclusion yet. Kita baru mukadimah ni. Baru regulation 3, belum ke mana lagi. Kita belum cerita tentang dia ni kena notifikasi DOE lah. Dia ni kena buat engineering drawing, kena submit, be a professional engineer, kena sign nanti dulu. Belum sampai. I nak you fikir dulu. We go through the chronology of the law step by step so that you master this law better than I do. Ini sebab tu I buat video so that you are better than me. Sebab apa? Khalid ni tak lama lagi innalillah. So I tinggalkan ilmu dengan you bawa ke depan. There might be some amendments on this law, but this law is so solid that it could be just a minor amendment. Tapi philosophy dia akan stay. Sebab I have a feeling that this law is either from the Scandinavian country or from the States. Yeah, and this law is very good. Okay, so I think that's about it for this part opening of environmental quality clean air regulation. Remember, I ada WhatsApp you dalam group. Kalau ada soalan, typekan dalam PowerPoint, hantarkan melalui email. So buka lah WhatsApp group tu. Yang mana dah left, sorry lah, nak masuk lah. Sebab I berikan email dalam tu. Alright. So write up in your PowerPoint, then email to me. Maybe at the end of the Environmental Quality Act, we may have maybe I buat satu video answering your questions specifically. Atau kita buat live, I'm not sure, I tak pandai. I sedang belajar benda-benda ni. I'm not good on all these gadgets. I sedang belajar. If you can guide, boleh. I try to make it easy for everybody to acquire the knowledge. Maklumlah zaman COVID ni macam-macam yang kita tak boleh buat. So we are really a socially distanced situation now. Kita jauh, tapi we can get close through the video. So I hope this regulation 3 you dah faham. Remember, any premise. But it has got to be industrial or businesses. So, kalau you balik kampung, Tok Wan you pergi candat sotong, bawa genset petrol, candat sotong dekat JT. Jangan pula marah dia. Tok Wan, mana Tok Wan punya approval daripada DOE? Memang you tak nyamah lah sotong malam tu. Alright, so that is not for businesses. Tok Wan bukan nak candat sotong untuk jual. Tok Wan nak candat sotong sebab Nek Wan nak makan. Kan? Tok Wan balik Nek Wan tanya, sotong mana? Tu. So that is where Tok Wan is not subscribing to this particular law because it's not an industrial activity and he's not a businessman. Dah. Alright, so I hope you are able to differentiate between this industrial, businesses, and when matter is burned, waste is burned, any premise, the catchy word is capable. Nampak tak capable tu? Of what? Releasing air pollutants, any industrial plants, and any fuel burning equipment. Alright. So if you want more from me, do support. The simple support that you can do is just one finger. Apa dia? Press that button subscribe. I pun tak tahu ke mana button tu. Kalau jumpa, tekan dah. Tak jumpa, biarkan. Alright? So because the more, kalau you subscribe, my new videos will go to you directly in your YouTube channel. Kalau tidak, I kena link. Dan kalau I lupa link, I'm sorry lah. Tertinggal. So thank you very much for your attention. Kalau saya terkasar bahasa itu feeling saya, siapa dah kenal Khalid faham sangat. Especially I nakkan auditor ni jadi the auditor, not just an auditor. The auditor. Malaysian has done well overseas, you know. Dah, okay. So get this knowledge and acquire more knowledge from me and from any other trainer you are meeting or will meet in the future. So thank you for your attention. Saya sudahi dengan Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a good time, have a good day, enjoy your work. Doakan saya sihat, boleh meneruskan ini. And now it's time for me to go for my morning swim. Saya tangguh morning stream just to do this for you. Alright, take care everybody. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.